Assalamu alaikum and welcome from DHA Sports Club Moin Khan Academy. It's match number 3 of Straight Traders presents Daily Saudagran Premier League Season 6. It's the first time that two teams from Group B are in action. We see NJS Cuisine and Sarati Perfumes taking on each other tonight. NJS Cuisine lost the toss, Sarati Perfumes won it, and they have decided to bat first. Abdul Rab, the captain, and Abdullah have come out to open the innings, whereas Mustafa Musa has taken the new ball for NJS Cuisine. Lots of changes have been made in the squad of the two teams in this edition of DSPL. Firmly struck, nicely fielded, excellent stuff. It's Fazan Shoaib who was standing there at mid-off, diving towards his left, stopping the ball and making sure that he doesn't give anything more than just a single. So lots of changes have been made apparently in almost every team of this DSPL Season 6. Mustafa Musa, well, his brother Ali Musa bowled really well the other day for Alpha Labs. In fact, it was yesterday against Team Medicam. Nicely bowled, but was just away from the outside edge. Now, both the fast bowlers, in fact, both the brothers, Ali Musa and Mustafa Musa, have this tendency of swinging the ball away from the right-handers. Ali Musa definitely has a lot of pace because he bowls with a shorter run-up. He uses shoulders a lot in his action, whereas Mustafa Musa relies on that seam movement, the upright seam that just hits the deck and moves away from the right-hander. Talking about the results of the first two matches, Medicam was in action 2 days ago against Safe Farmer. They won that game by just 11 runs yesterday. Alpha Labs were nowhere close of getting near to the target, but they still managed to fall short by just 17 runs in the end. Picked away on the leg side. That might be the first maximum. It is! Excellent timing from Abdul Rab. Well, he was backing away. He was moving outside the leg stump. Mustafa Musa followed him. He just picked it up. It was a vacant region. No one out there at the boundary ropes on the leg side, and it just bounced over the boundary ropes. I'll tell you what, no fast bowler like being hit for a six. That too at the start of the innings. Presenting the full face of the bat is going to go straight to mid-off. Dot ball to end the over with 7 without a wicket. So 7 runs coming in the very first over. It's going to be the left arm spinner, the left arm orthodox, to begin the second over now of the innings. Fazan Shoaib it is, who was starting at mid-off in the previous over. It's a good move to have the fielder at first slip. Straight away goes for a big shot. That is definitely going to go and over the boundary ropes. Well, forget about boundaries. Both the openers are dealing in maximums right now. It was pitched up. Since it's pretty new at the moment right now, talking about the new ball. So there was no turn whatsoever. He went through with that stroke, and although mid-on and mid-off were both back, the ball still went over his head. Now just chips it towards short third. Khorram Dilawar was there. Bit of a fumble, and Abdullah picks up a single. So it feels like both of these openers have come out with a definite intent. Remember, the rules are slightly different in this DSPL. Not the first 6 overs, in fact, just the first 4 overs are of the batting power play, and the next two can be taken towards the end of the innings. Changing the field slightly, mid wicket and long on are now back. Long off comes up. He wasn't ready for that. Abdul Rabb just got away from the line of the ball. There might have been some movement at the side screen, which isn't. Gives himself room, plays it on the offside, but couldn't find the gap. In the previous two matches, the pitch was much more in the favor of the bowlers as compared to the batting side. Although Medicam were able to score more than 180 in the very first game, but they found it really difficult in the next one when they just scored 151. And at one stage, it seemed like they might not even go till 140. But a cameo towards the end of the innings by Hassan Nuruddin made sure that they end up with a fighting total. And they emerged as victorious by just 17 runs. Top edge, but it's going to go over the wicketkeeper and the fielder at first slip. Very lucky indeed, Abdul Rabb. Just get the feeling he's trying to hit everything towards the leg side. Could have easily driven that, but while looking to play across the line, got a leading edge and it went over the wicketkeeper and the fielder at first slip. Pitched up again. It's up. Chance for long on. Has he picked it up? He has, but he has put it down. I just get the feeling initially he picked it up very late. As if he just lost that ball in the sky. Then he ran towards the ball, got into a very good position, and just couldn't hold on to it in the second attempt. So a single to end the over with. It's 16 for none after two. Up against the second over with a low full toss, but it went straight to mid off and they got another run. Now both these openers have taken some risks in the first 2 overs. Some of them pulled off. We saw a drop chance in the previous over, which was the last delivery as well. The major things that we noticed in the first two matches, in fact, both of them were played by Medicam and Safe Pharma and Alpha Labs, was that it was very difficult to score boundaries in the middle overs from the 7 to 15. Chance of a throw, and he hits it. Excellent stuff from Fazan Shoaib. It was a low full toss. Abdul Rabb once again looking to hit it straight down the ground. He was on the back foot, so he took a bit of an extra time in getting off the blocks. Fazan Shoaib picked it up, threw it at the non-strikers end, and Abdul Rabb, well, he was not even in the frame. And he didn't even slide his bat, so he was clearly disappointed. They dropped a chance in the last ball of the previous over, but they got a wicket courtesy of a run out. So Sarati Perfumes lost their first. Abdul Rabb, the captain, walks back. It's 17 for 1. Wicket has gone down very early for Sarati Perfumes. That too of their captain, the new batter Haris Batla. But he's at non-strikers and right now inside edge and wow, so easily that ball could have rolled back onto the stumps. Abdullah should consider himself really lucky. It was not that far away from the off stump. He was just looking to open the face of the bat and to guide it towards third man since the third man is up. But it's a very risky shot, especially when there is a fielder at first slip. He does it once again, goes towards backward point chance and he misses. Well, there could have been two runouts in this over. He got to the ball very early, picked it up, picked the right hand to throw that at the striker's end, and the batter was well shot, but he just couldn't hit the stumps. Well, you can't even blame the fielder on that occasion because he just had one stump to aim at. So now the new batter at number 3, Haris Batla, at the striker's end. And he's just counting the number of fielders available on the offside and on the leg side. Just one fielder on the leg side at square leg. Fine leg is also back, so is the fielder at third man. And he plays it fine. That was a risky stroke in the end because that looked pretty straight. And if he had missed that, that would have crashed onto the pads and would have been a pretty easy decision for the on-field umpire. But Harris saw that till the end. Very good over this from Mustafa Musa. He has been pretty decent with the new ball. Slower one once again goes to backward point shy the stumps. This time Harris was a little too quick across the wickets. A single to end the over. 4 runs and a wicket off it. 3 done. 20 for 1. And Fazan Shoaib about to start his second. They've run the first one. Haris Batla was interested in the second one. He asked his partner too. Initially, they decided against it, but then the ball hit the stumps and they ran the overthrow, and now they're coming back for the other one. So, comedy of errors from the NJ Cuisine's point of view. Should have been just a single. Instead, it stole 2 more runs from that. Another funny dismissal. This Haris Batla was looking to glance it down the leg side. The ball just brushed through his pads and then rolled back onto the stumps. Fazan Shoaib was appealing for leg before. Instead, the wicketkeeper suggested him that the ball had hit the stump. So another wicket now goes down for Surrati Perfumes. They're in big trouble. Haris Batla walks back after scoring just one. It's 26 with 2. Left-hander walks in Mohammad Ibrahim, very experienced. So far, it's a very good start from NJS Cuisine. In fact, the opener and the batter, third, number three, is back in the dugout. Ibrahim straight away getting off the mark with a single now. Once again, it's pretty difficult to find someone who is very strong at the top of the order. And that reason why Medicam were able to win their first two matches and the reason why they have been very consistent is because they've got someone like Abdul Basit Zaki who just goes berserk at the top of the order against fast bowlers or the spinners. So just a suggestion for each and every franchise or every team in this DSPL to have one player who is pretty strong who can make use of the first 6 overs. Because if you have got batters with the same nature of not going that aggressive at the top of the order, you're just playing it in the hands of the opposition. Because getting quick runs at the start of the innings just lays the foundation and set the platform for the remaining batters to come. If you will only going to score 6 or 7 runs in over, this looks pretty close and it's given once again. Well, he looks pretty surprised, but it was an arm ball that came back in, and I won't be surprised if that ball would have rolled on to hit the leg stump. Fazan Shoaib is a very clever bowler. This time he just used his crease. The ball came back in, and I'm pretty surprised. In fact, the ball might have hit the left leg of his. That's why he looked pretty surprised. But might have straightened up after pitching. Abdul Rahman walks back after scoring 15, and Sarati Perfumes are in big trouble. They're three down. 27 for 3, just one ball to go in the fourth over. Sheikh Ubaid is coming at number 5. So an excellent over comes to an end from Fazan Shoaib. 2 wickets in it, 4 done. The first batting power play is over, and Sarati Perfumes have just managed to score 27 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. Sakib Class comes in the bowling attack. It pulled away by Ibrahim. Good effort from the fielder at deep square leg. Will just get a run. Looking at the success of Fazan Shoaib in the previous over, we might see more and more overs being bowled by the spinners, which is not new. We have seen that in the first two matches. In fact, yesterday for Medicam, Safir Chaudhary just bowled 1 over. Remember, he was a man of the match in the first game where he bowled his score of 4 overs, but he was just brought in to bowl the final over. He needed to defend 22, and he successfully did that. But the main point is that in these conditions, we see more and more overs being bowled by the spinners. Yes, the pitch is not that fast. There is not that much grass on it either. Few cracks which open up as the match goes on. So usually there is some turn available in the second innings, but there's hardly anything in it for the fast bowlers unless and until you can swing it in the air. The new ball, you're going to be effective on this track. Otherwise, if you're just bowling medium pace with no swing whatsoever and no pace whatsoever, you're going to get hit for runs. Sakib Class regularly changes changing his angle now, coming around the wicket to the left-hander Ibrahim. Oh, it's a fumble. Should have just waited for the ball to come closer to him instead of charging towards the ball, because there was no way they could have picked up that single because the ball was going straight to him at cover. Sheikh Ubaid is a very good batter. He's a very consistent player and someone who can depend on towards in the middle stages. Chance, but doesn't pick it up. It was Mustafa Musa at mid wicket, and he'll be very disappointed because he set some really good standards in the field. We saw his brother running out a batter yesterday. It was Safir Chaudhary, I guess. And he was just charging towards the ball, picked it up from one arm, threw it at the non-striker's end, and hit the bullseye. Fired that one in, nicely played towards the leg side, as if he was expecting Sakib Class to bowl a faster one. And that's why he stayed on the back foot. 5 singles so far from Sakib Class. They haven't tried to do anything fancy after losing 3 early wickets. They might not even do anything for the next few overs. You might see just both these batters dealing in singles and twos and waiting for that bad delivery so that they can hit a boundary on. Meanwhile, it's another dot ball. Just 5 singles coming in that over from Sakib. 5 done, it's 32 for 3.
Marketing.
On a bowler. 2 for 3, we will see another spinner bowling. Yes, it's Affan Imran, the left arm orthodox. Chance, but not that quick. Well, both these batters are taking risky singles, and so far they're getting applauded in the dugout. But you never know. In an attempt of stealing a run pretty close to the fielder, you can also lose your wicket. And that ball wasn't far away from the fielder at backward of point. It was just that fumble that he made allowed the batter to came back inside the crease. When you have already 3 wickets down at the start of the innings, you need to make sure that you just do not give the opposition a chance to run you out. Good thing for Sarati Perfumes is that they have got left-hand and right-handed batter out there, so not only the bowler is finding it difficult whenever a single is taken, but the fielders also have to switch on their positions. Affan Imran bowling with a tight field. 3 fielders pretty close to the bat on the offside, including the one at extra cover. And they've got the captain himself, Saqib Ikhlas, at short mid-wicket. Playing with a straighter bat, that's the best way of defending the ball. Affan Imran, I just get the feeling he's bowling a little too quick. His pace should be much more slower so that he can give the ball the chance to turn. Right now, he's just darting in those deliveries. Swept away nicely. Nicely timed. It's into the gap. This will definitely run away for the boundary. No point of chasing that one, because that was so far away from the fielder at square leg, and that just kept on swirling away from him. A very busy player, Sheikh Ubed. He waits for those bad deliveries at the start of the innings, and once he gets his eye in, he can hit those big shots. The best way to get him out is to make sure that you bowl as many dot deliveries to him as possible and just frustrate him so that he's going to look to do something extraordinary, and in the process you can hope that he can make a mistake. Slightly shorter, but once again quicker through the air. That's 5 of the over so far. The ball to go. They've got so many spinning options. NJS Cuisine, they still have someone like Khurram Dilawa, the tall leg spinner in the ranks, who we will see somewhere in the innings later on tonight. 6 done, 37 for 3 meanwhile.
Can I call you Rose? 'Cause you're sweet like a flower in bloom. Can I call you Rose?
Further downhill, Sarati perfumes. Ubaid was looking pretty decent, but now he has been dismissed too. And I think that might be another run out opportunity. But did he get his hands to it? I don't think the decision has been referred upstairs. Bilal Arif, the new batter, straight away struck that one pretty nicely from the middle of his bat. And that struck the stumps at the non-strikers end. Had Saqib Ikhlas even got a fingertip to it, you never know. Ibrahim would have been well short of his crease. But now they need a big partnership. Surati Perfumes, they are in a spot of bother. The run rate is well under 6. They have lost 4 wickets. Top 4 batters back in the dugout. So much was expected of Sheikh Ubaid and Haris Batla, who are their main batters, but they couldn't contribute much tonight to the team score. So let's see what total they are going to end up with. Ideally, they will be hoping to score somewhere between 130 and 140, but anything less than that will be relatively easier to chase down. Sloppy piece of fielding. I mean, that should have been just a single, and they have just gifted an extra run to this batting side. This is where it is so important. No matter how stronger the opposition is, if you have put them under so much pressure, you need to maintain that. Because by picking up a wicket, if you're going to give away that many runs easily, you're just letting the slip of that pressure which you created early on. Very lucky there, Ibrahim. Got an inside edge and he was very late onto that ball as well. Good over from the captain. 7 completed. It's 42 for 4.
सिमट आया है पूरे घर का प्यार, जब घर आया है घर का स्टार। चेहरों पर खुशियां ही खुशियां हैं सारी। सब बांटने को तैयार है माँ की जिम्मेदारी। हर चीज को खूब परखना, हर कदम फूंक फूंक के रखना। हर दिल चाहे बस छू लूं एक बार, आपका बेबी है घर का स्टार। ये किलकारियां जब दिल को छू जाएं, एक नर्म मुलायम एहसास जगाएं। इसीलिए मदर केयर के साथ बेबी को मिले वही केयर, वही प्यार जो माँ चाहे। मदर केयर, योर बेबीज बेस्ट फ्रेंड।
शहर कराची के दिल गुलिस्तान जौहर हबीब यूनिवर्सिटी के नजदीक मेगा मॉल, जहां मशहूर व मारूफ ब्रांड्स की आमद का सिलसिला
2 for 5. Just one more dot delivery in this over, and this can turn out to be a wicket maiden from Affan Imran. Furqan Ahmed, the left-hander in. This looks close as well, and the finger goes up. Furqan Ahmed looks clearly disappointed. He thinks that he got his bat or the glove to it. He's still signalling at the on-field umpire, but the fielders have started celebrating. It was Fuller. He was looking for that switch hit. Although it looked pretty close, but he still believes that he got his glove to it and not his pads. The decision has been made, however. It's 42 for 6 with Furqan Ahmed walks back for a duck.
तेजी से जारी है, जिसमें शामिल है बुनंजा सतरंगी, आइडियाज, सर्विस टूल्स, चेजर, फूड चेन, KFC। मेगा मॉल पेश करता है कॉर्पोरेट ऑफिसेस। सिर्फ 50% अदायगी पर मजीद मालूमात के लिए राब्ता करें। मार्केटिंग।
Can I call you Rose? 'Cause you're sweet like a flower in bloom.
Another left arm spinner walks in. Fazan Shuaib, he bowled few overs with the new ball. He picked up 2 wickets. And now looking at the amount of purchase the spinners are getting, I think he has been introduced once again, and it's a really good move from Saqib Ikhlas, their captain. There is no point of saving the overs of your wicket-taking bowlers for the end of the innings. When you're regularly picking up wickets, you need to make sure you have to bowl out the opposition. There was a huge mix-up now. Should have been a run-out. Both the batters were stranded at the crease. The fielders did not know where the ball was heading. Could have been another one. 2 new batters at the crease. Saim about to face his first delivery. Bilal Arif, on the other hand, has faced 3 for his 2 runs. They are yet to go past 50 runs mark, and they have lost 6 wickets. Nicely played in the gap. on the leg side. Remember, both the openers, their first aggressive stroke was a six that they hit. But after that, just look at the way things have changed for Sarati Perfumes. All the damage has been done by the spinners. Fazan Shoaib picking up two wickets picked up by Affan Imran. Saqib Ikhlas, the captain, also chipping in with a wicket. Oh, that's a lovely ball. The best thing about Fazan Shoaib is that he knows his strengths. He knows he's not a big turner of the ball. Unless and until there are huge cracks on this pitch, there is no way he's going to get the ball turning away from the right hander. So he just relies on his strengths. He knows that he's a wicket to wicket bowler. The ball usually skids on when it's new. Once again, it comes back in, and no point of going for a run. Excellent over comes to an end from Fazan. Just two off it. Time completed. Surrati Perfumes are 6 down with 44 on the board.
Can I call you Rose?
Another spinner comes in. Khurram Dilawa, the leg spinner. They have so many bowling options. NJS Cuisine. Affan Imran has an over remaining, so does Fazan. They've got captain Saqib Ikhlas, who has picked up a wicket and is yet to complete his overs. Bowls it short, gets it over mid wicket, but still won't be able to get it in the gap. Two runs taken meanwhile, and 50 finally comes up for Sarati Perfumes. Won't be that easy to negotiate Khurram Dilawa, because first thing that he's tall, and secondly he's turning the ball away from both these right-handers. Unless and until they are good with those inside-out shots over extra cover, they're going to find it difficult to hit it down the leg side. Pitching outside leg, so good call from the on-field umpire. But he's never afraid of flighting the ball up for Ramtilawa. Even if he's being hit away for runs, he's always going to flight the ball up so that he's going to give himself the chance of getting those wickets. And as a leg spinner, your primary goal is should that you should turn the ball. Edge is it? It is. Finger goes up. Bilal Arif walks back. Tell you what, it was not a wicket taking delivery by any stretch of imagination. It was short, it was wide, but he was getting in that blocking zone. It was a hit me delivery. He didn't use his feet much. There was a fumble from the wicketkeeper. Took it in the third attempt, and Bilal Arif was having a look at the pitch. Well, there are no demons in the pitch for that sort of dismissal, but he is making his long walk back in the dugout. 51 for 7 now.
We are the battles of the Orchid School. We are the battles of the Orchid School. We believe we achieve, working hard we receive. We believe we achieve, working hard we receive. We will touch the stars, it will happen soon. We will touch the stars, it will happen soon.
We are the
Orchid School. We are the battles of the Orchid School.
सिमट आया है पूरे घर का प्यार, जब घर आया है घर का स्टार। चेहरों पर खुशियां ही खुशियां हैं सारी, सब बांटने को तैयार है माँ की जिम्मेदारी। हर चीज
Alright, so that looked pretty interesting at the non-strikers end. No one, in fact, not even the bowler or the batter at the non-strikers end was expecting the throw to hit the stumps on the full, but it did somehow, and now we have been asked to look whether the ball hit the stumps and the batter was inside the crease or not. Doesn't look that promising for Sarati Perfumes though. They're already 7 down. They cannot afford to lose another wicket on a run out. Affan Imran wasn't even interested in collecting that throw. He was just waiting for the ball to hit the stumps. It did, but I just get the feeling the batter was. Yeah, he did slide his bat in and he was comfortably in. So no major further damage done. The score remains on 57 for 7. Affan Imran in his last over. In fact, it's just the last ball now of his spell, which has been a very good one. 2 for 14 as a left arm orthodox making a comeback in DSPL. Excellent stuff. 12 down, 58 for 7, Sarati.
को खूब परखना, हर कदम फूंक फूंक के रखना, हर दिल चाहे बस छू लूं एक बार, आपका बेबी है घर का स्टार. ये किलकारियां जब दिल को छू जाएं, एक नर्म मुलायम एहसास जगाएं. इसीलिए मदर केयर के साथ बेबी को मिले वही केयर, वही प्यार जो माँ चाहे. मदर केयर, योर बेबीज बेस्ट फ्रेंड.
शहर
Sarati Perfumes. Khurram Dilaba in his second. It's just that turn away from the right-hander that saved him in the end. It was so full. If that ball would have gone straighter, it would have crashed onto the pads, and Khurram Dilaba would have picked up another one. Such a good sight to see the spinners operating with such command. Another mix-up. Well, we have seen few mix-up in this innings from the batters of Sarati. Not once, not twice, but on many occasions they have given the opportunity for the fielding side to run a batter out on either end. Just manages to clear the infield, but there is no way he could have come back for the second. Just getting a little restless if both these batters realize that they still have 7.5 overs remaining. That means 45 legal deliveries. And if you can just add 5 more extra deliveries in wise or no balls, they still get to bat for 50 deliveries and run a ball or maybe 60 to 70 runs in the last 50 balls. They can still end up with 120, which will be a respectable total. I'm still repeating, 120, 130 will not be that easy for NJS CUISINE to chase down in the second inning. So all they need to do is to bat sensibly. Slapped away. It's in the gap. Long chase for extra cover and long off. He gets there, but they pick up a couple in the process. Syme and Ease are pretty busy at the crease. Khurram Dilaba. We haven't seen that wrong so far from the leg spinner. He can get that ball to straighten up a bit. Swept away. Nicely played in the gap. Square leg in pursuit, but he's not going to get there. That's 4. Good shot, good placement, and good timing from Syme. Khurram Dilawar once again looking to turn the ball from the leg stump region, but just sat down on one knee and played it in front of his eye. Syme and gets a boundary of the last ball. So 13 overs completed. Sarati Perfumes are still fighting hard at 66 for 7.
कराची के दिल गुलिस्तान जौहर हबीब यूनिवर्सिटी के नजदीक मेगा मॉल, जहां मशहूर मारूफ ब्रांड्स की आमद का सिलसिला तेजी से जारी है, जिसमें शामिल है बोनेंजा सतरंगी, आइडियाज, सर्विस टूल्स, चेजर, फूड चेन, KFC। मेगा मॉल पेश करता है कॉर्पोरेट ऑफिसेस। सिर्फ 50% अदायगी पर मजीद मालूमात के लिए राब्ता करें फलक मार्केटिंग।
Musa on strike. Affan Imran has been bowled out, so he's being replaced by the left-arm Chinaman. And he starts off with a poor delivery down the leg side, pulled away nicely by Isa. Just stopping at the end, but it will just roll past the boundary rope. So 2 boundaries in the last 2 balls for Surrati Perfumes. Both deliveries were pitching on leg stump. Saim swept the previous one. This time Isa bin Musa just pulled it past the fielder at fine leg. Just get the feeling the spinners are getting it wrong because they're finding it difficult to grip the ball. Another one down the leg side, which wasn't kept cleanly by the keeper, but did he get some bat or pad behind it? No, he didn't. So 2 more added to the total. "20 runs have been added by these two. At one stage, they were 52 for 7. Another couple. Really good running between the wickets. It wasn't far away from the fielder at square leg, but Saim wanted to come back for the second, and Isa bin Musa responded really well. No one on the leg side inside the inner ring. Mid-wicket, square leg, both at the boundary ropes. He's getting the ball to turn, but for that he needs to make sure that he starts from outside the off stump, because he's definitely got some turn in his arm, Anas. But he's starting from the leg stump and the ball is further turning down the leg side, which is making it difficult for the keeper to take the ball, because firstly he's getting blinded by the movement of the batter, and secondly there is not much bounce on this track. He is now looking to change his angle, will be coming around the wicket. That's the best delivery chance, but I just get the feeling it's going to go over the keeper's head. He did the right thing finally, Anas. Pitched it outside the off stump. Error was committed. Isa bin Musa looking to play that across the line, got a leading edge. But the wicket keeper, since he's wearing his helmet, took a little bit of time in turning back, and by the time it was a little too late. Beautiful delivery. Pitched it up outside the off stump, the ball turning back in, and Syme missing a straighter one. Lovely delivery, bit of a flight, bit of a guile there from Anas. And as soon as the right-hander missed, he knew the ball is going to crash the off stump. So the partnership that was building and proving to be very fruitful for Sarati Perfume has now been broken. Syme Khurram walks back after scoring 17. They are 77 for 8.
Can I call you Rose? 'Cause you're sweet like a flower in bloom. Can I call you Rose?
Seven for 8. The new batter comes in. Abuzar Irfan. Every bowler for NJS Cuisine have enjoyed success on this track tonight. They have been helped slightly by the short selection of the opposition too, but in general they have bowled really well. Pitching it up, getting it down the leg side, won't be able to take that one, the square leg fielder. It was timed well. That's going to run away for 4 as well. He shouldn't be disappointed by that shot from Isa bin Musa. At least he played it across the line. It was slightly up in the air. Had that gone slightly squarer towards the fielder at square leg, would have gone down to his throat. Instead, it was in the gap and it ended past the boundary rope. So, boundary to start and boundary to end the over. 14 completed. It's 82 for 8.
We are the battles of the Orchid School. We are the battles of the Orchid School. We believe we achieve, working hard we receive. We believe we achieve, working hard we receive. We will touch the stars, it will happen soon. We will touch the stars, it will happen soon.
We are the Orchid School!
Orchid School. We are the battles of the Orchid School.
सिमट आया है पूरे घर का प्यार, जब घर आया है घर का स्टार। चेहरों पर खुशियां ही खुशियां हैं सारी, सब बांटने को तैयार है माँ की जिम्मेदारी। हर चीज को खूब परखना, हर कदम फूंक फूंक के रखना, हर दिल चाहे बस छू लूं एक बार, आपका बेबी है घर का स्टार। ये किलकारियां जब दिल को छू जाएं, एक नर्म मुलायम एहसास जगाएं। इसीलिए मदर केयर के साथ बेबी को मिले वही केयर, वही प्यार जो माँ चाहे। मदर केयर, योर बेबीज बेस्ट फ्रेंड।
शहर कराची के दिल गुलिस्तान जौहर हबीब यूनिवर्सिटी के नजदीक मेगा मॉल, जहां मशहूर व मारूफ ब्रांड्स की आमद का सिलसिला तेजी से जारी है, जिसमें शामिल है बोनेंजा सतरंगी, आइडियाज, सर्विस शूज, चेजर, फूड चेन KFC। मेगा मॉल पेश करता है कॉर्पोरेट ऑफिसेस। सिर्फ 50% अदायगी पर मजीद मालूमात के लिए राब्ता करें फलक मार्केटिंग।
2 for 8. Time to bring the pace back on. Mustafa Musa bowled 2 overs in the first power play. Now he's been brought in to finish up with the tail. Now, not many we haven't seen many fast bowlers operating in the first 3 matches of this DSPL season 6, but one fast bowler who has impressed us a lot is Safir Chaudhary. Now, he's not a regular bowler. He doesn't bowl with the new ball. He just bowls towards the middle stages of the innings. But the reason why he has been successful so far in the first 2 matches is because he has used his variations. The fast bowler that have operated, they have tried to bowl as fast as possible, but on this pitch, the faster you bowl, the quicker it comes off the bat. That's why it's important that you rely on those slower deliveries. Now, that was one slower delivery attempted by Mustafa Musa, but it was outside the off stump. Isa bin Musa struck it very well in the gap. So you need to bowl that slower delivery so that you can deceive the batter with the lack of pace, and even then you need to bowl much closer to the stump so that if he misses, the ball hits the stumps. 3 wickets have been picked up so far from Safir Chaudhary. 2 of them have come off from a slower delivery. 5.5 overs remaining, but bowling side will be hoping that they can just wrap up the innings by picking up the remaining 2 wickets, and then when they come out to bat, they will look to chase it down as early as possible. Once again pitched up, because we're talking about Group B, where they have got 2 very strong teams in Group B. They've got Team Island and Delhi Boys both in Group B, so this match is very important for both the sides. And I still know it's just the first match for them in the tournament, in the group stage, and they still have 3 more matches after this one. But firstly, it's important that you get off to a winning start, and secondly, you know the fact that you've got to play against 2 very strong teams. So apart from those matches, any match that comes your way, you should make sure that you get those 2 points in them. He was batting really well against the spinners. Isa bin Musa has found it slightly difficult to just work the ball in the gaps against Mustafa. Low full toss, hit away nicely, wider of long gun. Khurram Dilawa has some job to do. He does it. Isa bin Musa picks up a single, will retain the strike. It's 86 for 8 after 15.
Can I call you Rose? 'Cause you're sweet like a flower in bloom. Can I call you Rose?
मेरी बियर मेरा स्टाइल, मेरा बियर ऑयल प्रोफेशनल बियर ऑयल, SSC प्रोफेशनल बियर ऑयल एंड मुस्टैच ऑयल.
Comes down the wicket, misses it altogether, and Fazan Shoaib picks up another. Was there need to play that sort of a stroke? They still had 5 overs remaining, and knowing the fact that he was the only recognized batter remaining for Sarati Perfumes, he should have just defended that one, or at least just could have picked up a single. Instead, he came down the track, lost the line of the ball, missed it altogether, and lost his wicket in the end. 86 now for 9.
अभी ऐप डाउनलोड करो या वेबसाइट खोलो. Grow it. Be a man. Professional series.
So just 1 wicket now remains for NJS Cuisine to pick up and wrap up this innings of Sarati Perfume that has been in disarray for quite some time now. 52 for 7, small partnership that was stitching between Isa bin Musa and the other right-hander, but once again they have lost 2 quick wickets, and now they're in a danger of getting bowled out without even completing their full 20 overs. Fazan Shoaib has bowled splendidly tonight, 3 for 19 in his last over. He can easily pick up another one. In fact, there might be a run out. There is a throw at the striker's end, and he takes the bails off. In fact, he lost control of his bat there, Abuzar, and the decision has been referred upstairs. I just get the feeling he just dropped his bat before sliding it inside the crease, but the umpire took no risk. He just referred it upstairs because they've got the technology available to check the replays and find out whether the batter was run out or not. Saqib Glass did really good at extra cover position, and I think the innings will be bundled out. Excellent display of bowling from NJS Cuisine. Picked it up from in front of the stumps. His bat was not even in his hands when he was coming in the frame, Abuzar. So it's going to be an easy decision for the third umpire. They have been bowled out under 100 tonight after winning the toss and deciding to bat first. Sarati Perfumes just managing 87, and they have been bundled out in just 16 overs. So excellent stuff, champion stuff from NJS Cuisine. Abdullah and Abdul Rab coming out to open the innings. Just 3 batters entering the double figures. Saim and Isa bin Musa being the top scorers with 17 runs apiece, and apart from that, no other batter could enter the double figures. Really good bowling performance from all the spinners of NJ Cuisine, starting off with Fazan Shoaib, who was really unplayable, who was simply unplayable with the new ball. Picked up 3 wickets tonight, a wicket to Saqib Ikhlas, the captain. Affan Imran, I think, bowled really well, and I think it was his spell that just started to turn the game in the favor of the bowling side. Khurram Dilawar couldn't bowl his 4 overs completely, but did pick up a wicket. So did Anas Sohail, and as a result, they will be just needing 88 to win in the second innings.
We are the battles of the Orchid School. We are the battles of the Orchid School. We believe we achieve, working hard we receive. We believe we achieve, working hard we receive. We will touch the stars, it will happen soon. We will touch the stars, it will happen soon.
We are the Orchid School.
Orchid School. We are the battles of the Orchid School.
सिमट आया है पूरे घर का प्यार, जब घर आया है घर का स्टार। चेहरों पर खुशियां ही खुशियां हैं सारी, सब बांटने को तैयार है माँ की जिम्मेदारी। हर चीज को खूब परखना, हर कदम फूंक फूंक के रखना। हर दिल चाहे बस छू लूं एक बार, आपका बेबी है घर का स्टार। ये किलकारियां जब दिल को छू जाएं, एक नर्म मुलायम एहसास जगाएं। इसीलिए मदर केयर के साथ बेबी को मिले वही केयर, वही प्यार जो माँ चाहे। मदर केयर, योर बेबीज बेस्ट फ्रेंड।
फलक मार्केटिंग।
Can I call you Rose? 'Cause you're sweet like a flower in bloom. Can I call you Rose?
सिमट आया है पूरे घर का प्यार, जब घर आया है घर का स्टार। चेहरों पर खुशियां ही खुशियां हैं सारी, सब बांटने को तैयार है माँ की जिम्मेदारी। हर चीज को खूब परखना, हर कदम फूंक फूंक के रखना। हर दिल चाहे बस छू लूं एक बार, आपका बेबी है घर का स्टार। ये किलकारियां जब दिल को छू जाएं, एक नर्म मुलायम एहसास जगाएं। इसीलिए मदर केयर के साथ बेबी को मिले वही केयर, वही प्यार जो माँ चाहे। मदर केयर, योर बेबीज बेस्ट फ्रेंड।
शहर कराची के दिल, गुलिस्तान जौहर हबीब।
Three is the, in fact, 88 is the target for NJS Cuisine as Abdul Rabb begins the first over for Sarati Perfumes. Shahrukh Mohsin and Saqib Ikhlas, the captain, have come out to open the innings. It was a sorry batting display from Saratis in the first innings. Never really got any partnership going. Fazan was the chief destroyer of the innings, picking up 3 wickets, and another left-arm orthodox, Affan, picking up 2. Might have been an off-cutter attempted there by Abdul Rabb by coming around the wicket. And you might see more and more. In fact, that might be the story for not only this match, but for the remaining matches to come as well. Spinners operating as much as possible. .88 is not a big target, but we have seen funny things happening in this shorter format of the game. You never know. 2 wickets early on in the first 4, and Sarati can come right back in it. Shahrukh Mohsin clearing the infield, hitting it on the offside, and getting off the mark with 2. Mohammad Mohsin behind the stumps, so he will have to be really watchful too, because the ball is not getting that much bounce tonight here on this track. There are more chances of the ball keeping low. Low full toss, but Abdul Rahman at mid-wicket will stop that one. No boundary, but still 4 runs of the first over without a wicket.
यूनिवर्सिटी के नजदीक मेगा मॉल, जहां मशहूर मारूफ ब्रांड्स की आमद का सिलसिला तेजी से जारी है, जिसमें शामिल है बोनेंजा सतरंगी, आइडियाज, सर्विस शूज, चेजर, फूड चेन KFC। मेगा मॉल पेश करता है कॉर्पोरेट ऑफिसेस। सिर्फ 50% अदायगी पर मजीद मालूमात के लिए राब्ता करें फलक मार्केटिंग।
Can I call you Rose? 'Cause you're sweet.
Thinking from the umpire's point of view to refer that decision upstairs, but he was well inside. So still waiting for the first wicket. Sarati Perfumes. NJS Cuisine, on the other hand, have gone up to a decent start with 18 without a wicket. Just need 70 more to win. It's just the third over of the innings. The captain has come out to open the innings himself, so he knows what's required. Gets another inside edge. This time gets a bit more batter onto it. No one at fine leg. Will it go all the way for 4? I just don't think it does. It's just going to be pulled back before the boundary ropes, and Saqib Ikhlas will pick up another couple. Shahrukh Mohsin, on the other hand, has picked up 2 boundaries so far in this innings. He has looked much composed, the left-hander. Down the leg side, but he's appealing for it. There was definitely some bat involved. It came from the face of the bat. 3 over done, 20 for none.
Like a flower in bloom. Can I call you Rose?
the
सिमट आया है पूरे घर का प्यार, जब घर आया है घर का स्टार। चेहरों पर खुशियां ही खुशियां हैं सारी, सब बांटने को तैयार है माँ की जिम्मेदारी। हर चीज को खूब परखना, हर कदम फूंक फूंक के रखना। हर दिल चाहे बस छू लूं एक बार, आपका बेबी है घर का स्टार। ये किलकारियां जब दिल को छू जाएं, एक नर्म मुलायम एहसास जगाएं। इसीलिए मदर केयर के साथ बेबी को मिले वही केयर, वही प्यार जो माँ चाहे। मदर केयर, योर बेबीज बेस्ट फ्रेंड।
शहर कराची के दिल गुलिस्तान जौहर हबीब यूनिवर्सिटी के नजदीक मेगा मॉल, जहां मशहूर और मारूफ ब्रांड्स की आमद का सिलसिला
For one, Shahrukh Mohsin was the batter dismissed. Abdul Rabb, the captain, picking up that wicket. It's his last over. Let's see whether he can pick up a few more wickets or not, and it will be really interesting to see who is going to bowl after him. As a captain, he opened the innings and has now bowled his quota of 4 overs. Furqan Ahmed, on the other hand, has been sharing the new ball along with him as an off spinner. They've got Ubaid Rahman, who is a very good bowler. He showed his performances in the DCCL while representing Team Island. It's just 55 more to win for NJS Cuisine. Fuller driven towards long on. Ubaid Rahman comes into play. They pick up a run to get off the mark. Saqib with 10 of 12 deliveries now. They haven't seen many boundaries either from NJS Cuisine batters. Yes, the target is pretty small, but even then, you can at least try to score runs as early as possible so that by the end of the group stages, you will have an advantage of the required net run rate. 2 runs and a wicket in that over from Abdul Rabb. He's bowled out 1 for 23 for the captain. It's 35 for 1 after 7.
marketing.
Can I call you Rose? 'Cause you're sweet like a flower in bloom. Can I call you Rose?
In the bowling attack, Isa bin Musa coming into bowl the ninth over now of the innings. 39 for 1 NJS Cuisine. They have just slowed down now. Just 49 more needed, but seems like they are in a mood of playing their full 20 overs to chase down the remaining 49 runs. They could have easily sent a pitch hitter at the top of the order to just get going with the scoring rate and get on with those big shots, but that hasn't been the case. Swept away over mid wicket. Finally, some aggression from the captain, and he will get a boundary eventually. It was pitched up. He was looking to hit that against a turn. Set down on one knee, and first he got it over the mid wicket fielder inside the ring, and then beat the fielder at deep square leg too. Good shot from the captain. With 18 runs, now he becomes the highest run scorer so far in this match. No other batter could score more than 17 in the first innings. Now a full toss, and he was very lucky that the ball didn't hit his face. I think it was Haris Batla standing at short extra cover. Still rubbing his hands. The ball might have struck his left hand when he was looking to stop it. So 44 scored, 44 still to get. Just one wicket down, 9 in hand. 68 balls remaining, so should be a walk in the park for NJS Cuisine, and that ball just did not rise at all. Had that ball bounced one more time before it reached the batter, that could have been given as a no ball. Pitched up, big appeal from the keeper and the bowler, but now the finger goes up. Well, it was a late decision from the on-field umpire, Isa bin Musa. Initially, when the umpire didn't make any signal, he was turning away and looking at the wicket keeper, asking the question. There you see, but then someone made him realize that the finger has been raised and the wicket has fallen down. So the captain departs. It's 44 for 2.
सिमट आया है पूरे घर का प्यार जब
About to touch his second. Got rid of the opposition skipper in the previous over. But now just need 39 more to win NJS Cuisine. As for Salim is out there. Goes for a big shot. Chance for Furkan Ahmed and he puts it down. Took it a little too casually. And he's disappointed as well. Pitched up. Asfar Salim had the room and the length to go after that ball, which he did. Furkan Salim there. He just make that look a little too easy, but should have stayed a foot back. And maybe he might have taken it in the end, but not to be. A chance gone down begging. And 50 comes up for NJS Cuisine. On the backward now, he's getting slightly settled at the crease, and because initially he was finding it difficult, but now he has decided that he's gonna stay on the backward and play everything straight down the ground. Pitched up again, hitting it wider of long off. Will get a run towards long off region. A forward defensive stroke will just get a run. The fielders are pretty hopeful. They think that they can still make a comeback in this game. And anything can happen. I mean, it's all about how many wickets they can pick in the next few overs. Just 3 singles so far with the ball still to go. And on 6 and 13, and his partners for Salim is batting on 4. The Blues have been all over the men in green so far tonight. Comes down the track, hits it clean, hits it straight, and hits it over Abad. That's gone all the way for 6. Surprising big hit from Enan, but it comfortably goes over the fielder at long gone. So 11 done, and it's 58 for 2.
घर आया है घर का स्टार चेहरों पर खुशियां ही खुशियां हैं सारी सब बांटने को तैयार है माँ की जिम्मेदारी हर चीज को खूब परखना हर कदम फूंक फूंक के रखना हर दिल चाहे बस छू लूं एक बार आपका बेबी है घर का स्टार ये किलकारियां
Pitched up, goes high up in the air. Should be an easy chance for extra cover, and he takes it. It's the captain Abdul Rab who takes a catch. Asfar Salim, the dangerous batter, is dismissed. And Sheikh Ubaid picks up his first wicket too. It's 58 for 3, but the match is yet to get over. It's getting a little interesting here at DHS Sports Club in Khan Academy.
जब दिल को छू जाए, एक नर्म मुलायम एहसास जगाएं। इसीलिए मदर केयर के साथ बेबी को मिले वही केयर, वही प्यार जो माँ चाहे। मदर केयर, योर बेबीज बेस्ट फ्रेंड।
फलक मार्केटिंग।
हम वहाँ जाके वापस नहीं
Coming in at number 5. Inan is still out there. Ubaid just picked up his first wicket. Big hit chance. Bilal Arif takes it. Wow, it's getting a lot interesting now. Fahim has been dismissed. Sheikh Ubaid picks up his second. NJS Cuisine still needing 28 and now 4 down for 60.
Can I call you Rose? 'Cause you're sweet like a flower in bloom. Can I call you Rose?
Musa about to start his third, 1 for 14 in his 2 overs. 27 is the difference. Good delivery once again. Now, won't say that the pitch is turning a lot or it has broken up a lot, but it's just the approach of NJS Cuisine batters is the biggest reason why they're not being able to put the opposition under any sort of pressure. Either it's totally blocking or just getting 1 or 2 singles every over. And now, even if you're chasing down a small target, you need to put that pressure back on the opposition to the bowling side, so that to show that you're here to win this one. But if the required run rate is 4.5 and you will score runs at 4 or 4.5, I mean, in a T20 game, you're just asking for trouble. Because if this match goes down to the wire till the 19th or the 20th over, you never know. It's going to be the batting side under pressure then. Firmly struck but couldn't get it past Bilal. He took a really good catch, Bilal, in the previous over. Slightly shorter. Once again, Bilal has been very proactive and busy at extra cover. But that is what we are talking about. The required run rate is 4.5, but you're just going for 2 or 3 singles at max every over. And that has been the story in this over too. Just 2 singles with 3 dots. No risk taken whatsoever. It's going to stay that way. So 2 runs in the over of Isa bin Musa. 13 done, 63 for 4.
Working hard we receive, we believe we achieve. Working hard we receive, we will touch the stars, it will happen soon. We will touch the stars, it will happen soon.
We are the
Orchid
Orchid School.
School, we are the battles of the Orchid School.
सिमट आया है पूरे घर का प्यार, जब घर आया है घर का स्टार। चेहरों पर खुशियां ही खुशियां हैं सारी, सब बांटने को तैयार है माँ की जिम्मेदारी। हर चीज को खूब परखना, हर कदम फूंक फूंक के रखना, हर दिल
Rahman in his third chance of another wicket. Imtiaz getting underneath it and a collision between the two, and they put down one more. And in the process, they come back for a couple. Now, when there are not many runs to play with, you need to convert those half chances into two. They should have been calling between the two fielders. Imtiaz was the one who had his eyes underneath that one, and he was in a decently good position to take that one, but the fielder coming in from deep mid wicket towards his right just made it difficult. Tell you what, would have been very interesting if the wicket had gone down at that moment. We'll just get a run. Ubaid Rahman is bowling his heart out, Sheikh Ubaid. He's working really hard to get one more wicket. Just guiding it, but third one is pretty fine. 20 more. They have made it look like more than 20. So the credit should go to the way they have bowled so far. Sarati Perfumes. And they have been also helped by the way NJS CUISINE have approached to this target. Swept away nicely. Gets it in the gap. Square leg. Imtiaz running towards his right. And he just stops it. They're looking to come back for the second, and they will eventually get there. Could have easily come back for the third too, but only a couple to end the over. So 14 done, it's 70 for 4.
चाहे बस छू लूं एक बार, आपका बेबी है घर का स्टार. ये किलकारियां जब दिल को छू जाएं, एक नर्म मुलायम एहसास जगाएं. इसीलिए मदर केयर के साथ बेबी को मिले वही केयर, वही प्यार जो माँ चाहे. मदर केयर, योर बेबीज बेस्ट फ्रेंड.
शहर कराची के दिल गुलिस्तान जौहर हबीब यूनिवर्सिटी के नजदीक मेगा मॉल, जहां मशहूर मारूफ ब्रांड्स की आमद का सिलसिला तेजी से जारी है, जिसमें शामिल है बोनेंजा सतरंगी, आइडियाज, सर्विस टूल्स, चेजर, फूड चेन, KFC. मेगा मॉल पेश करता है कॉर्पोरेट ऑफिसेस. सिर्फ 50% अदायगी पर मजीद मालूम.
$70 for 4 after 14. Just 18 more needed. Again, an inside-out shot. Furkan was standing pretty far away from the boundary line. Even then, he just couldn't reach the ball and overran it. And they pick up a couple. So he's having a pretty off day tonight. He has dropped a catch already. Couldn't contribute anything with the bat. He bowled with the new ball. Didn't pick up a wicket. And now he's giving away easy runs in the outfield. Abdul Rabb is the captain, but it's Mohsin who is marshalling the troops in this run chase. 16 away. Now NJS CUISINE. At least they have made a match out of this one. Surrati Perfumes, otherwise, if you see 88 is the target in 20 overs, you would have expected this chasing side to win it easily. But that hasn't been the case. That hasn't been the story. This match has been stretched till the 15th over now, and I'm pretty sure it's going to go down till the 18th over at least. Isa bin Musa in his last over. Comes down the wicket, will be stumped. Easy. Well, the decision has been referred upstairs. Mawson did a blunder. He didn't get to the ball at the first attempt, but did Anan come back inside the crease before he took the bails off. It's going to be the third umpire to make the decision. Or did he lose the ball? He came down the wicket. The ball didn't bounce much. He didn't pick the ball in the first attempt. Then he did. And I think he was just able to take the bails off before Anan came back inside the crease. So it's going to be touch and go, but I just get the feeling it's going to be a wicket in the end for NJS, or in fact Sarati Perfumes. Lovely bit of bowling, flight and disguise. Not much face on offer. That's where in the second attempt he picked the ball up and took the bails. Third umpire is going to check it from another angle, from the side angle. Just don't understand the reason why it took so much time to confirm it, because it's pretty evident that the bat was well short of the crease and the ball was in the hands of the wicket keeper, in the gloves of the wicket keeper by the time the bails were dislodged. So one more wicket to fall for NJS Cuisine. Now they have lost 5. They still need 15 runs to win.
बात के लिए राब्ता करें फलक मार्केटिंग।
Can I call you Rose? 'Cause you're sweet like a flower.
16 away. Or should we say Sarati Perfumes are just 5 wickets away. Isa bin Musa just got his second. 2 more balls left in his spell. Just chipped it towards mid-wicket and he's very lucky. Fazan Shoaib, as the non-strikers in, wanted that run, but Zorain didn't. Dabbing it to short, third won't be another run. So just 2 runs and a wicket in that over from Isa bin Musa. 2 for 18, his spell of 4 overs, 15 done, 72 for 5.
In blue. Can I call you Rose?
finally beginning his first over, and Zurain, I guess, picked up a single towards long gone. So Mustafa Musa now comes back at strike, and if he gets the middle of his bat, and I just get the feeling the match is going to go down in this over, but you never know. We have seen funny things happening. This match being stretched so far is one of them. Normally sides chasing down target of 88, look to finish it off as early as possible at max 10 or 12 overs, but it's a bit of a surprise for all of us that NJS CUISINE have taken it too long to get down to the 88 runs mark. Nicely struck over extra cover. That's going to run away for 4. Excellent timing from Mustafa Musa. Pace on is trouble for the bowling side because the batting becomes relatively easier with a bit of pace on offer. But you can't blame Mahmood for that because just 10 runs were needed in the last 4 overs with 4 wickets still in hand. Comes down the track this time but gets it towards mid wicket. And now there is confusion because Mustafa Musa did not want to get off strike. Now he bowls one down the leg side. Nicely kept by Mawson. So easily that ball could have rolled past him and ended up in the boundary ropes with no one at fine leg, but he made sure that he stopped it. But still they get a run of the wide down the leg side. So just a boundary now away, NJS CUISINE, to get off to a winning start in this DSPL Season 6. It's a full and he misses it. And he was covering the stumps, Mustafa Musa. So obviously he was looking to hit that towards the leg side. Square leg is up, mid wicket is just back. So just one ball now remaining in the 17th over. Will it be the last ball of the game as well? Struck nicely, chance and put down. He's going to get just a run, Mustafa Musa, so that he can stay at the strike at the start of next over. But a brilliant effort from Sheikh Ubaid. It was a length delivery. He hits it flat. Sheikh Ubaid got down and got into a really awkward position, but those chances are really hard to take. Good effort nevertheless. Single to win the over. 85 for 6 after 17.
Hard we receive, we believe we achieve. Working hard we receive, we will touch the stars. It will happen soon. We will touch the stars. It will happen soon.
We are the
Orchid School. We are the battles of the Orchid School.
सिमट आया है पूरे घर का प्यार, जब घर आया है घर का स्टार। चेहरों पर खुशियां ही खुशियां हैं सारी, सब बांटने को तैयार है।
In fact, 5 bowlers have been used from Sarati Perfumes. The first 4 bowlers, Abdullah Furqan Ahmed, Isa bin Musa, and Sheikh Ubaid, all have bowled out their spells. So it's going to be a new bowler to start the 18th over now. There's still a long discussion going on, as if they're defending 30 of last 3 overs, as if the opposition still need 30 more runs to win. But to correct the fact, they still need just 3 more to win. So might be a matter of just one delivery, which Mustafa Musa can hit for a boundary, and the match is going to go over. But still good to see some planning going on. Bilal Arif starting. Comes down the wicket, Mustafa Musa, and as we expected, it was just a matter of one delivery took it as a full toss, flat bats it over the bowler's head, hits it at the side screen on the full, and finishes the game off with a maximum. So NJS Cuisine wins it by 4 wicket finally, and they get up to a winning start in the Group B of DSPL Season 6. There were a few hiccups in the run chase, although the target was just 88, but they also kept on losing wickets early. Shahrukh Mohsin scoring 21, and Nan Khalil scoring 20. The captain Saqib Ikhlas opening the innings scored 18, and then Mustafa Musa scoring 12 towards the end of the innings, making sure that they win it by 4 wickets with 17 balls to spare. Talking about the bowling efforts, Sheikh Ubaid obviously being the pick of the bowlers, 3 for 21 for him tonight, 2 for Isa bin Musa, a wicket for Abdul Rab, and in the end, the opposition winning it by 4 wickets.
की जिम्मेदारी, हर चीज को खूब परखना, हर कदम फूंक फूंक के रखना, हर दिल चाहे बस छू लूं एक बार, आपका बेबी है घर का स्टार। ये किलकारियां जब दिल को छू जाएं, एक नर्म मुलायम एहसास जगाएं। इसीलिए मदर केयर के साथ बेबी को मिले वही केयर, वही प्यार जो माँ चाहे। मदर केयर, योर बेबीज बेस्ट फ्रेंड।
मार्केटिंग,
Can I call you Rose? 'Cause you're sweet like a flower in bloom. Can I call you Rose?
Hello. अब चेक करना। हेलो हाँ तो
चेक माइक चेक 1 2 3 साउंड। वकास भाई क्रोमा कटेगा।
Alright, it's time for the post-match presentation ceremony in this third match of Straight Raiders presents DSPL Season 6. A low-scoring encounter, but we saw NJS Cuisine winning it by 4 wickets in the end. So I would like to have a few words with the losing captain first up, Sheikh Ubaid of Sarati Perfumes. Ubaid, 88 रन इतने ज़्यादा नहीं थे, लेकिन आपने एक अच्छा मैच बनाया, 17 ओवर्स तक खींच के रखा।
जी बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। बिल्कुल आप सही कह रहे हैं, 88 रन कम थे, हमारे हिसाब से 30 से 40 रन हम कम थे। और जो हमारा प्लान था, अनफॉर्चुनेटली हमने बैटिंग में सीनियर प्लेयर्स सभी ने जल्दी कर दी मुझ समेत, और अगर हम वो गलती नहीं करते तो हम इजीली अच्छा स्कोर भी करते और इंशाल्लाह फिर कोशिश यही थी कि डिफीट भी देते। लेकिन कोशिश करेंगे अगले मैचों में इसको, जो गलतियाँ हुई हैं उनको कवर करें। और जो आज की पॉजिटिव चीज़ें थी, लड़कों ने फील्डिंग में अपनी जान मारी, बॉलर्स ने एक रन को रोकने की कोशिश की, ये हमारी पॉजिटिव साइन थी। तो इंशाल्लाह कोशिश है, अल्लाह से दुआ भी है, आपने भी दुआओं में हमें कहा है, तो ये जो गलतियां हैं इनको ख़त्म करें और जो पॉजिटिव चीज़ें उसको आगे लेके जाएं मज़ीद।
ऑल द बेस्ट उबैद फॉर द रिमेनिंग 3 मैचेस ऑफ द ग्रुप स्टेजेस। साकिब, अच्छा मैच और हमेशा अच्छी फीलिंग होती है पहला मैच भी जीत जाएं और 2 पॉइंट्स हासिल कर लें।
बिल्कुल अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, अल्लाह पाक ने यहाँ तक पहुँचा दिया और हमने अच्छा खासा इनको रोक भी दिया। फिर हमें एक और अपॉर्चुनिटी मिल गई कि क्योंकि लो स्कोरिंग मैच था, तो आज हमने सारी बैटिंग जो थी ऊपर नीचे सब ट्राई भी कर लिया अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह। तो नेक्स्ट मैच पे इंशाल्लाह फिर हम प्रॉपर उससे भी चलेंगे। तो एक अच्छा टाइम था कि जहाँ पे हम पूरी अपनी बैटिंग यूटिलाइज़ कर सकते थे कि जो कौन कैसा खेल रहा है, कौन कैसा नहीं खेल रहा, तो सामने आ जाता है। तो बाकी अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह लड़कों ने बहुत अच्छा खेला है और इंशाल्लाह आगे भी कंटिन्यू करेंगे।
All the best, Saqib. Very well played today. NJS Cuisine winning it by 4 wickets. Time for the prize distribution ceremony. The best bowler award, he's going to get a perfume from me, and it's Bilal Shoaib for picking up 3 wickets. Fazan Shoaib, I'm sorry. Fazan Shoaib. Fazan Shoaib picking up 3 wickets. Huzaifa, if you can present him the board of and a perfume from me. The next award for the best batter of the game for scoring 21 runs in this low scoring encounter, it's Shahrukh Mohsin. He's going to get a perfume from me as well. Shahrukh Mohsin for scoring 21 at top of the order for NJS Cuisine. And the big award, the man of the match, will get a cash prize of 10,000 rupees from Stray Traders, and it goes to Fazan Shoaib for once again picking up 3 wickets, making sure that he rolls out the opposition on a low score tonight. Thank you so much, gentlemen. All the best for the next games. That's it from the presentation ceremony. We'll be back tomorrow for another game. Till then, it's Allah.